The development of cities in our times largely revolves around designers and architects building monumental structures and environments that does not help and may even disturb our daily lives. If left unchecked, cities of the future will be more of a tool for economic growth and not to help improving the standards of human life. We need to remember that architecture is a tool to improve lives. Where urban development right now is heading to the wrong direction, we need to remember that cities are not built to cater to investors, but to help make human life easier. We ourselves can help change our cities for the better, even without outside help. The development of our environment does not have to completely depend on outside intervention from the governments or organizations, and doing it ourselves may even prove to have some benefits. Jason Eppings is a man from Queens, New York, which, with the help of his colleagues, built a 7-foot footbridge to help carry people across a spot on the sidewalk, which is flooding from a nearby pipe leak, which have been leaking for decades. The project results in a public facility that is often used by pedestrians walking through the cities. Stanley Cousins is a man from LA which saw a tunnel that is often used by cyclists as a shortcut in the Hollywood neighborhood. The problem is that it is often blocked by cars and that there is no easy exit, which disturbs the flow of the cyclist. He decided to paint the exits red and made a ramp for the cyclist exiting the shortcut, thus encouraging cars to stay clear of the tunnel and helping cyclists to navigate through the shortcut. A change on the environment cannot be forced by outside factors. It must happen naturally from the inside. The best way to change something is to have it change by itself. A special case of urban transformation happened in Dago Pojok village in Bandung, where it was once just a normal village, but with the help of its people and its spirit, transformed through arts and craft into something much bigger than it was, and is currently a famous tourism spot in Bandung, filled to the brim with murals and paintings. The man who started it all is Rahmat Jabaril, which saw the economic and social situation of the village, which is dwindling at the time, and decided that it needs to change. He noticed that the people living in the village is not using the village to its full potential, and is only used merely as a transit spot from one place to another. Through arts and craft, he decided that the best way to combat this problem is to transform the village into a tourism spot, where every nook and cranny is filled with art. The people need to live in an environment to properly address any problem that may happen in it, and thus can formulate a solution to a state problem. People living outside the environment cannot possibly understand the problem that is plaguing the environment as good as the people that is involved with it, and thus, the best candidate to change an environment is the very same people that is living in it. That is Handmade Urbanism.